She cared about treating everyone as Jesus would, or looking at people as if they were Jesus himself.
Meeting a person's need, one person at a time.
She had such a sense of God calling her each day and really spent herself in doing that without thinking of herself. Very selfless. And so I believe that God just said to her, honey, you did all you were sent here for. Come on home.
And so she went. Last summer on June 9th, Sister Pamela Marie Buganski was called home. Her younger sister, Joan Sadowski, recalls the oldest of 12 siblings in a family raised in Toledo's Old Orchard neighborhood.
We grew up in a very Catholic family, and the thing that stands out is my parents didn't talk the talk, they walked the walk. They didn't preach, they didn't guide with words, they guided with actions. Pam was fun, but she cared so deeply about people. Any person, young, old, disabled. She's cared so much about people and spent a lot of time just saying hello to strangers. She did this, I can remember, multiple times with me trailing behind. And I learned a lot from that.
Pamela Buganski was born in St. Louis in 1956, where her father was in medical school. His pediatric career brought the family to Toledo in 1962. She attended St. Pius Elementary School and graduated from Notre Dame Academy in 1974. She entered the Sisters of Notre Dame in 1975 and professed her vows in 1978. She began ministry teaching in Norwalk and Leipzig and then Toledo at St. James, Ladyfield, and at Notre Dame Academy. But a calling to serve the world's marginalized extended her ministry beyond her classrooms and well beyond her Toledo roots.
She followed the Spirit. She followed the Holy Spirit.
For example, as treasurer for the Sisters Toledo province, she preached socially responsible investing. She was instrumental in establishing the Toledo Area Federal Credit Union. Volunteer work included the Sisters of Notre Dame International Investment Committee, the Inter-Province Collaborative Task Force, and the Peace and Justice Committee. She ministered at the Cherry Street Mission. Then she answered a call from her superior general in Rome. Go to places we've never ministered. Meet the needs of the times. Take risks.
Well, she had a driving passion for Jesus. It literally drove her, propelled her forward.
It propelled her to Guatemala in 2012, and in 2014, having learned Spanish, she arrived in Texas to take on the incredibly risky mission of assisting the immigrant population.
To help refugees, to help someone, homeless person on the street, is just what she was driven to do, and it wouldn't make any difference if the Donald were coming down the pike. She would do it because it was a burning reality for her.
She decried policies that injured those on the margins.
Sister Constance Marie Suhala found herself along for the ride on one occasion. It started when Sister Pam came across a wanderer on the highway.
And she saw a gentleman step out from the scrub onto the highway with a empty half-gallon of water, supposedly, and wanting water. And again, she stopped. And he said, I wanted water. And she asked him, well, what are you all about, And he says, well, I just crossed the border, which in itself is absolutely amazing because it was heavily militarized. Somehow he managed to get across without being noticed, even around the checkpoint. So I don't know how he did it. She picked him up, which was illegal, took him to her apartment. He stayed the night. She never met this man before. brought him to where I was living at the time, called me and said, you're getting in the car and we're taking this guy to the airport. And I said, what are you doing? She was always doing that. She was always putting her life and her reputation in danger, and it didn't matter to her, not one iota. She subsequently got him on a plane, and he is surviving in Houston. She still keeps contact with him.
Sister Pam was in Alamo, Texas this past summer when she received the next call of her life, to meet the master servant face to face.
She was doing the work of Jesus, and it's hard that she's not here, but we're happy that she really is where she belongs, and that's where she was heading this whole time. And we know she's in Jesus' arms. I mean, he's gonna be so happy to have her on his side.
This is what she wrote in 2017, which is on her durable power of attorney for health. She said, "My life is God-given and has been lived in full. When God calls me home, it is time to go. I love you all and take you." Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. "And take you to God's kingdom with me. Can't wait to see you." That's it.